As I look back over my life, I see how God has been molding me, equipping me, preparing me for the platform He has created just for me. Pain and joy, laughter and sorrow, love and heartbreak, we have all had our share. Feeling as though I could never catch a break, grasping for air, to find some sense of self, solace, happiness. Life was just getting too rough, too real. I tried to play tough, but I knew the truth, and I knew inside I was slowly dying. I could no longer hide it, but continued the praying, the crying. It never stopped. I suppressed it deep down within, even while I was sinking, heavily drinking, blackouts. I was still reading, thinking, dwelling within His word, because when it was lights out, it was just Him and I. The adversity, the trials, the pain that I kept experiencing, I let my life spiral so far out of control that at times I began self-medicating, using the intimacy of man to fill a void because I was walking down an eerie and lonely road, when God was the only one who could fill my void with His love. I found myself contemplating choosing life or resting in death. But it was during those times in my life that I now know what I didn't know back then was that the Lord had a hedge of protection over me. He was guiding me, shielding me, protecting me, even while I was comfortable living in my mess, because He knew that one day I would pass the test, and that my mess, it would be used as His message to tell others about His grace, His mercy, that if I can go through the fire and come out of it with no trace of smoke, then you can too. James 1:2-5 says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, when you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault. It will be given to you." Now I can look back over my life to see how blessed I truly am, and how I had to endure to come out on the other side, being better, wiser, whole, because of you. Despite all of the mountains that were in my way, when I got down on my knees to pray and believed that He would remove them from my sight, then I could sleep and rest in Him alone, to sleep peacefully throughout the night, knowing that the only tool that I needed was His word, because I would be a fool to not trust when He said that the battle is not yours, but it's mine. So as I continue to write, as I continue to share and be open with you, I pray that you will receive it, because it is coming from my heart to yours. I'm sharing my stories through my eyes, because I write